Hello everybody, Brian Tolnar, Mill Creek Metroparks PGA Director of Golf, and welcome to this week's YSN Golf Tip of the Week. This week we're going to talk about pitching and making sure that we get on the green from about 15-20 yards off the green. So first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure we take the right club. In the case that's right here, we've got a front right pin, so we don't have too much green to work with. I want a high lofted shot that's going to stop relatively quickly. Now, if this was a shot that was back left, I want something low and coming in there running like a bump and run. But for this week's shot, we're going to use a sand wedge. I've got a 56-degree sand wedge. Setup standpoint, this orange line represents our target line. On a normal shot, our feet, knees, and hips are always parallel. We're going to open them up slightly, and I'm going to play the ball off the back center. And the reason that I do that is I want this leading edge, much like chipping, to make sure that it gets underneath the golf ball. And again, we're going to use this bounce, which is the flange of the club, to allow our golf ball to go up into the air with some spin and check up and hopefully hit it pretty close to the flag. So from a setup perspective, we're going to open our stance up. I'm going to choke down a little bit on my grip, not all the way down like we would with chipping and not all the way up with a normal shot. I'm going to go towards the middle of the grip. I'm going to move my hand slightly ahead. I'm going to favor some weight on that front foot. And just like we talked about in chipping where we took the club back from kneecap to kneecap, this one's going to expand a little bit. We're going to go hip to hip. So it's going to be a little bit higher this way and a little bit higher this way in the follow through. And you'll notice my weight tends to want to transition. We're going to go ahead and let that do that throughout the shot. As I come back and through, you'll notice some weight coming off that back foot. Not all the weight like a normal swing, but enough to get the golf ball airborne and the power that we need. So from a setup perspective, golf ball there, hands ahead. Now I'm ready to make my move with arms and shoulders. And the key is to make sure that we follow through, because any grass or debris that gets caught between the club face and the ball will deaden the shot, and it's going to come off a little bit lower. Tendency will be for the ball to check up a little bit short. So we want to make sure the weight's on that front foot to allow that leading edge to come underneath. And again, it's arms and shoulders. The key to hitting a shot like that is to make sure your weight's on the front foot. We accelerate through, we have a nice finish, and the weight goes from our back foot to the front foot. For more tips like this and any other tips, please contact us at Mill Creek Metroparks. Go to millcreekmetroparks.org or call the golf shop at 330-740-7112. And thank you for watching another YSN Golf Tip of the Week.